Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in this world. This is Hedgen Lee with a morning update for Bitcoin. And it looks like we might have a D wave breakout in progress. This is the original markings of the chart that I had left. I'm a little peeved. I would have ideally liked to have seen a 0.618 retracement. It would have gotten rid of a lot more sellers to spend their ammunition and would have allowed a lot better crowding of the buyers or would-be buyers to enable probably a more sustainable rally. However, the way it looks right now, wave D breakout as shown by the blue arrow looks to be in progress. No complaints though. I think the breakout is with gusto. It was nearly vertical. And if we look at the volume, we're seeing a little bit of a trigger of the volume. Now, the decline in the volume that we've seen from here is quite indigenous in attribute to the contracting line based triangles, a downward pointing wedge in this case. So, still, however, the price did go in between the zero point 0.5 to 0.618 from a low perspective. And if we can see the volume, if the volume too can rise into this valley, that will be the most ideal volume confirmation to receive. Now, is it possible for this to be a bear wick when that it temporarily pierces the top trend line and comes right back in? Yes, but I think there's a big difference between possible and probable. Given that the gusto is with a lot of action and a volume that should develop into higher volume, I think we should be able to see a decisive breakout. Now, what would I be looking for? I'd love to see a five-way breakout. In other words, if I can get from the bottom of C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that would be the most ideal situation to say and confirm that the decisiveness of the breakout is that much more reliable. So now here is a cleaned up version, and looking for patterns, I'm kind of seeing the neckline here with the left shoulder, the right shoulder, and the head. So we have an inverted head and shoulders. And that's bullish. Now, every pattern has two requirements from the way I see it. It needs to have the pattern complete and confirm, and confirmation will be the decisive breaching of the neckline. So I think clearly we have both status attained. And if we look at the minimum travel projection, price should reach to the 88.67. But I'm not done yet. There's more to be said. So let's draw another neckline right here. And this is now what I'm calling forward discernment. And this forward discernment will have the price go, let's say, traveling like this. Sorry, one more time. Price will go up, and then it'll dip and up again. And if that's correct, then we have a larger version of the head and shoulders, with the right shoulder looking to be like this. And I think I've shown something very similar to this a few days ago, maybe about a week ago. And on this one, if we do the minimum travel projection measurement on the price, for this one, we will get 98.76. I think we're going to try again, maybe for the 10K. And I think that's fantastic. So that's what I've got as an update for today for Bitcoin. I hope you found this to be helpful and that it augments your due diligence. Have a wonderful day.